Okay, first things first, let's check the weather in Houston for today to see what I should be wearing. By the way, if I'm squinting a lot, it's because I have new lights and they are blindingly bright. I'm going to have to figure that out. Okay, it says it's going to get up to 75 here and about a 24% chance of rain. No, it's currently 75. It is 7:26 in the morning and it's 75 degrees out on November 30th. This is what I was talking about, not sweater weather. But where we're going today, temperature's the same, but the chance of rain is up to 42%. So it looks like no vachetta for me. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, and happy Vlogmas. This is day 0, not quite day 1, because today's November 30th. I wanted to start on the 30th instead of the 1st because they are a weekend. Today is Saturday, the 1st is Sunday, and we are doing something today and tomorrow, and I didn't want you to miss out on the today half of it. Well, I did go with a sweater, even though I'm sure I'll be hot sometimes. At least if I die of heat stroke, I'll look kind of cute doing it. And how about that intro, huh? That was so much fun to do, and thank you to the boyfriend and to my mom for being the puppeteers and directing my principal dancers. Well, it's not looking very Christmassy around here, so let's fix that. Better, huh? Oh, I forgot one thing. That tree lights up so you can see it a little better. Oh, and another thing. And now we're ready for Vlogmas.
Are you happy? You excited to be in the car? Go for a ride in the car? Go on a road trip? How about you, Bear? Are you happy? You wanna go for a ride in the car? Oh, so exciting. Bye everybody, have fun at Grandma's house. Bye. Well,
now you know what we're doing. We are out visiting wineries this weekend, and we'll also be there next weekend, at least one day next weekend. Part of the Bluebonnet Wine Trail's Holiday Crystal Wine Trail, which is where you buy tickets and you go to these different wineries on the trail, and they have, at each one, they have 2 samples of wine and some kind of food pairing. And then when you visit 6 of the 7 wineries, you get a free gift. And we'll find out, I think at the end of the day tomorrow, what that gift will be. I already know, but you don't. The grapes aren't looking too great right now. At the end of November, they are pretty dead looking, pretty bare, but we're here to enjoy some wine and appetizers and have a little fun. We are done with our wine tastings today. We did 3 wineries, Pleasant Hill, Perrine, and we're at Messina Hoff right now. And they have a restaurant here, so we are gonna go have dinner. I think everything on the menu has some of their wine in it, so it's always fun to eat here. Also, I was gonna ask you guys, on the way over here, we passed a funeral procession on the freeway. And I don't know if people in other countries do this. This is where when somebody's going from the funeral home to the graveside, all the people that are driving are in a procession. They turn their lights on. Often they're escorted by police in the front and the back, and you're not supposed to cross through the line of procession with your car. Do you guys have this in other countries, or is this just an American thing? Personally, I feel like this is kind of an outdated tradition, especially in a big city where there's a lot of traffic that needs to be moving. I don't run across these very often anymore. There are mosquitoes out here. There's one on my camera. They're the size of elephants. Anyway, I could see when this was horse and buggy days and this worked, and it's respectful to wait for the procession to pass before you go anywhere, but it is very inconvenient when you've got a highway full of people that need to get around and need to get off at exits. We missed our exit because of this procession. So I was just wondering what you guys think of that tradition. Is this an outdated tradition? I probably sound heartless, disrespectful, but that's okay. I think in the days of Google Maps, you should just do a search for the address of the cemetery so you can get on your own from the funeral home to the cemetery. You don't need to go in a procession. But maybe I'm crazy. What do you think? Modern take on this statue, holding a jug of wine, holding a Louis Vuitton bag. Well, it's officially Vlogmas Day 1. It is December 1st. Sunday. We spent the evening and all morning with the dogs, and now unfortunately they are locked up again. Just so you know, they would get in a lot of trouble if they were left loose all day at their grandmother's house. Baron has gotten into plenty of trouble himself. He once ate an entire apple pie and a box of Junior Mints while he was left alone at grandma's, and we put them in a place that we didn't think he'd be able to get to, but he managed anyway. Also wanted to say I made a mistake yesterday. I said that we went to Pleasant Hill Winery. We didn't. We went to Peach Creek. We are going to Pleasant Hill today. So here we go. Oh, they don't have a sign. It's Saddlehorn Winery. the way, it is cold outside. You all saw me check the weather yesterday and it was supposed to be like 80 degrees today. It is currently 59, which is why I have this sweater on, which I had to borrow from my mother because I didn't bring another sweater. Well, we've made it to our 6th winery, which means we get the free gift, and this is it. It's a larger wine glass, and it says the same thing, the Bluebonnet Wine Trail, but it has 2019 on there, which you probably won't be able to see, but it's there somewhere. And that's what I knew we were getting, but there's also an extra surprise. It is these little bottle caps for wine that also say Bluebonnet Wine Trail. And so that's a nice little surprise because we didn't know we were getting that. Also wanted to show you my bag of the day. The Speedy 30 and Damier Ebene. I have the Fleur de Monogram charm on it. And over here, turned around, is the Penguin charm. This was the Christmas animation from, let's see, this is 2019, so it would have been 2017. I only wear this in December, Christmas time, so I gotta wear it like every day to get use out of it and make it worth its money. I love it. I have noticed that it has just started to curl a little bit, which is kind of annoying. I don't know why they do that, but it's all right. And then I also have this strap that I added to it, which is the strap from the Louis Vuitton Trevi. And y'all may remember I had a Trevi and I sold it, and I sold the strap with it. And I knew when I sold it, the only thing I would regret is that I didn't have that strap anymore for the Speedy because I loved it so much. And I've been looking for a strap, could not find one. They're impossible to find. And I mentioned this in a text with Yota of Yota Style. And she replied back that, you know, she has a Trevi bag and she never uses the strap. So I said, oh, I'll buy it from you. And so she sent it to me, and I was gonna pay her a fair price for it. And after I told her that I received it, she said, guess what? It's a gift. So I was pretty blown away by that. It's very sweet. It's in perfect condition. Super generous gift. I love it. I am so happy to have a strap back on my Speedy because I don't think I'd worn it once since I sold the strap, and now I can wear it again. And Yota doesn't know it, but she has a nice Christmas gift headed her way. Well, no more winerying for this weekend. We are done now. We're headed back to the car, headed back to Houston. We're gonna have some Mexican food for dinner, I believe. And then we're headed home. Gotta rescue the dogs from prison too.